Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for the full moon in Libra, which is on the 6th of April 2023. It's at 11:34 in the morning here. So for some of you in the world, it will actually be on the 5th. But I'm putting this reading out. I'm publishing this 11 hours and 34 minutes before the full moon hits. So it's on the 6th for this reading. Now, this deck, it says the full moon in Libra is all about finding a balance. Let's see if the guides agree with that. Now, I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. In there, I give mini reads for donations. So if you've got a burning question for your higher self or want a bit of guidance for something in your life, then come along in there. You'll find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. Want something a little bit more personal? You can have a private reading with me. Book yourself in. There's a link in the description box below and also one up there too. I get them out within 48 hours of you ordering them. If it says it's sold out, it's just sold out for the day, so do check back a day or so later. So what's in the energies for everybody today? This full moon in Libra. We've got fleeting beauty. Something that is short-lived or something that you were attracted to do just for a short time. Okay, tell us more. We've got generosity. Now, some of you might be faced with short-term things that aren't really what you want. It's not really what is going to be good for you in the long term, but you're kind of attracted to it in the short term. It's a shiny, blingy thing. And generosity, you could be a generous person who invests energy into these things that are just like not really worth in your investment because they're not going to stick around long enough, or that it's not really truly what you want. What else? Move. Barnacles only grow on a dock ship. Some of you need to change the way that you're approaching things for a more long-term balanced perspective, because you've been too generous with your energy for things that aren't really good for you in the long term. So we could be talking about balance here. It could be true, but balance in the justice kind of a way. And what I mean by that, the justice card has got the balance on it, right? But the justice card can be about making fair decisions, just decisions for ourselves. So not going with our whims or what we are attracted to or our feelings, but instead taking a step back and go, yes, I'm attracted to you or to that, but I'm not going to do it because it's not good for my long term. It's like taking a fair, more logical, balanced decision kind of an approach. Well, tell us more, Tarot. What's in these energies today? So some of you need to start saying no to the short-term things, or things that are just kind of, this could be about like wasting money or something like that. Yeah, you know, we can give into our whims and get that new thing that we want, new makeup or that new dress or, you know, whatever it is. But it might be better to save your money. So you might be a little bit too generous with yourself, right? And just be getting yourself those things. Perhaps you started doing that at a time when your self-esteem was down. And so it was good for you to do those things, to bolster yourself up and say, I can have that. It's good for me to spend my money on that because it makes me feel better as a person. But now it might be, well, now you're being too generous with yourself. Now you need to reel back. You don't need it for your self-esteem anymore. You're taking good care of yourself. Now you need to invest your money in the long-term kind of things here. Got the Knight of Swords. It's a feeling to want to rush into something, to snap it up, to take action on it. Knight of Cups could be about romance here. It could be someone coming towards you, short term, very attractive kind of thing. Fleeting beauty though. It's not going to be a long-term thing. So what's the point in investing? Four of Cups. You've been disappointed. You've been waiting for that bright, shiny offer, but you're just getting offers, excuse me, that are not really what you want. So a bit disappointed in what's around, waiting for that offer, that grand offer, but it's not coming in. You know, wow, for some of you this energy is kind of, could be someone that's been waiting for a relationship that they truly want. It's not showing up, and then there's someone, they're just here for a short time and maybe a good time, and it's like, well, they're attractive. I might as well just be with this person, even though it's not going to be long term. This energy is like, no, don't do it, don't do it. We've got the Two of Swords, but you're not sure. It's something about being seen. The Wheel of Fortune, something needs to end. So you're going to be seen for what it is that you do, the decision that you make around this time. If you go for that short-term thing, that short-term bling or spending your money, it's going to be noticed by someone. So for relationships, if you are holding out for the right person, they might already have their eye on you. And if you succumb to that fleeting beauty kind of thing, fleeting handsome, then that might be noticed. And it might change everything. So be careful of the decisions that you make around this full moon. Let's get deeper into this. The Knight of Swords. But there's a feeling that you just want to rush into something. Just throw caution to the wind and just go, oh, whatever. Aren't I allowed to have a bit of fun kind of thing? It doesn't have to be about relationships. This could be like a job. Or like I said, it could, for some of you, it's about spending. Some of you, and it's a good thing, right, when if we're coming from a place of lack and of lack of self-esteem and all of that, one of the parts of the healing process is allowing ourselves to have the things that we want, knowing that we're worth it. We're worth it and we deserve those things, and kind of upgrading our lives and all of that. And it's a good thing. But then it can get too much, right? When we're just going for the bling, the next thing and all of that. And we've got plenty already. And when it's not bolstering our self-esteem anymore, we feel a bit bad for it. So for some, it's showing up like that. So there's something bright and shiny that shows up and you just want to buy it. You're just like, I'll just buy it. If we're talking about work here, it could be like an opportunity, quick cash grab kind of thing, opportunity. Someone's going to notice. Muse of Voices, you need to be clear about it instead. You need to be clear about what it is that you're choosing. And is it hindering your long-term success, your long-term plans, your long-term, what is it that you want? So transformation, if you've transformed, keep going with that transformation. Don't settle for less. Don't settle for less. Knight of Cups, because you could have a romantic offer coming in here. It's not those. It's that. It's the Knight of Cups again, double. You might have a lot of romantic offers coming in. Could be a couple of them. You're manifesting this, very attractive at the moment. So you're manifesting it. So your energy has been out there going, I want a relationship, and suddenly all these short-termers, the ones that aren't going to be around, the ones that aren't really right for you, are showing up. Are you going to succumb to that? The universe is saying, do you want more of this short-term stuff that isn't really right for you? It's that test before the real deal comes in. Integration. Have you integrated your lessons? Are you going to hold out for it? Are you going to stick to what it is that you know that you want? Because you've been disappointed, right? And you're holding out for that bright, shiny offer. Four of Voices. You can rest and relax until that comes in. Can you rest and relax until that comes in? Or do you need to grasp at the short-term things? Short-term bling, or the short-term relationship, or the short-term win, the crash grab, whatever it is. Yeah, for some of you, it's like if you're in a business, this kind of an energy will be showing out as a quick cash grab. Do you know what I mean? Just like, do you want to do a Groupon? A Groupon, is that in every country? I did those when I was looking for the quick cash grabs, and it did bring some customers in. Some of you might have found me through that, but really, it was a quick cash grab. My readings were kind of offered at 50% off, but I was only getting 50% of that too, so I was getting 25%. So it was really, quick cash grab. A lot of readings came in, but not that much money coming from it. But new customers, it was okay. But is it good for the long term for me? No, not really. It's not good to discount myself at all for the long term. So it could be something like that kind of an energy, but take it as it resonates in your life. You're going to be tested in some kind of a way around this full moon. The psychic development behind that, so you're getting the guidance. You're getting the guidance to just relax and wait for that bright, shiny offer to come in instead. Stick to your guns, because you're going to be noticed. Your indecision It's like people are going to see me doing this and it's going to change everything. What's behind this energy? You're going to see it, first of all. You know when people say like, so say you've got a Knight of Cups coming in. I think you've got two coming in here. And they're like, and you say, oh, I've got a boyfriend, or I'm looking for more than this. They're like, well, but just cave into it. They'll never know. It's like, well, I will know. I will know. And other people might know too. Something shifts in your energy. There's a lot of anxiety around this. So for some of you, it might be like, you're going to be seeing, like I said, with that Groupon kind of an example, if it's your business, could be causing you a lot of anxiety that, well, people will notice. It's like, what's up with Claire's business? Why is she offering like discounted readings? You know, that kind of thing could be causing you anxiety. The decision could be causing you anxiety. The chance of being seen. For some, if it's like the spending of money, that could be causing you anxiety. What if people find out that I don't really have the money for this? It's on debt, or you know, I'm running up debt, or the thing that I was saving for, I'm dwindling the savings by getting these bright, shiny things along the way, and that could be causing you anxiety. So listen to your anxiety because it's got something to say. All of this is saying go for long-term balance, long-term what it is that you want. Be more stable kind of thing. We've got movement into balance and perception. There's something about being seen to be doing something here, and like how are other people going to see me? How are other people going to react to that? And you need to be coming from a balanced, more secure kind of a place. All of this energy is like level up from that place of needing things or needing to do those things that bolster your self-esteem, to then being at the stage of like, I don't need to bolster my self-esteem with these things. I don't need to get that shiny new thing or get that instant win kind of thing, or get that fling to bolster my esteem, because I'm good. I'm good where I am. I can be more stable now. And when I'm in that more stable energy, other people, my customers, my boss, colleagues, potential lovers, potential partners will be more attracted to that energy, and I'm more likely to get that offer that I do want. So it's a kind of interesting energies for this full moon. Challenging, yes. I think there's going to be temptations about. What about our love lives? Tell us about our love lives and these two Knight of Cups that are coming in that we've manifested because we've been putting our energy saying, I want a relationship now. But not just any relationship, right? Woo. Aye. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. For now, it's only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. You're a romantic magnet right now, but be careful of the decisions that you make around this time. You're being seen. Open up to change. There's that change and move again. So open up to change, doing things differently, doing things in a new way. New moon in Aquarius. Aquarius energy, doing things in a different way. What else in our love lives? Memories of what you did before, memories of people in the past, strings attached, things got complicated, and soul connection, the soul connection that you're bringing in. Yeah, don't complicate soul connection. Some of you are attracting a soulmate now, or you've got something has already started with a soulmate, or they've got their eye on you, and you could really complicate things by doing the wrong thing. And you could have done that in the past too. Made the wrong decision, gone for the wrong one. Two, oh yes. Oh, I had this going on. Wow, this was a long time ago. I had two guys, they were both friends too, both interested in me. And I went for the wrong one. And I realized it afterward, but then of course the right one wasn't interested anymore because I'd already gone for the wrong one. And then my friend said, why didn't you go with that one? And it's like, yeah, why didn't I? It's because the wrong one pursued me more strongly. It's the only reason that I could come up with. You might have a situation like that coming up at the moment, some of you. Old wounds and beauty. Fleeting beauty. Beauty and old wounds. Okay. This could be something that you've been through before. Coming up from old wounds, making the wrong decision because of old wounds. Wounding can make us make the wrong decisions. If we've got wounds from trauma, emotional trauma and stuff like that, we will not choose the right ones. We'll choose the ones that are not good for us because it feels more familiar and it's more in line with our energy if we're not looking after ourselves properly. So watch out. We've got a butterfly, change for the better. So there could be really good stuff going on, but there's a challenge. There is a challenge today. We've got pineapple, reconciliation. Oh, someone from the past. Oh, I wasn't picking up on that. Leg, stepping into a new experience. Yes. Chair empty. Someone's leaving your life. Perhaps that reconciliation. Carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. And chair filled. Someone new entering your life. You see, there's someone right there. Someone going out and someone coming in. Someone could be watching you, and as soon as you say no to someone, perhaps coming back from your past, you say no to them. Someone's noticed that. Someone could have their eye on you. This could just be for some of you. Someone that you really want is considering giving you an offer, or you would really want if you knew who they were. And they're watching you, and they're unsure about you because they're like, has she got someone else? Is she in a relationship? Is she like playing around with these ones? And then these Knight of Cups, so people are flirting with you and all of that. They might be watching you going, trying to ascertain their answer to the question. So be careful. Careful. So think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for your answer. But this is just a bit of fun because this is a general reading, not a personal reading. If you want me to pull one of my crystals out of my bag for a specific question you've got, come and ask it in Psychic Cafe. It's a live show I do 3 times a week here on YouTube. Would love to see you in there. You can ask any kind of question. It doesn't have to be a yes or no answer question. Whatever you want to ask your higher self. If you want to make it more personal, put yourself in for a private reading. There's a link in the description box below and also one up there too. After you've booked in, click on the Contact Us page on my website. Put any questions that you've got for your reading in there. How best to deal with these energies today? Queen of Cups, be open and receptive to what you truly want. 2 of Pentacles, weigh up your options. Weigh up the consequences of your options before you make your decisions today or around this time. That balancing energy again, Libra, full moon in Libra. Just think about that, the balance, when you think about the full moon in Libra, to remind you as these things come up, because you might forget. Or some of you, I know some of you are like, oh, watch this after it's already happened. It's like, no, I wish I'd watched this before. Think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. Your answer is yes, go for it. There you go. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like on this video down there before you click off. Click on the subscribe button with that notification bell to hear more from me, because I do one of these energy updates every single day of the year, which of course includes the full moons and the new moons, and every other day as well. 2, I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show where I give those mini reads for donations. I also channel about getting into good relationships, divine masculine, divine feminine energy, all of that kind of stuff. And I make 3 love picker card reads a week as well. You can find one of those right there, right now. Watch that if you so wish. Well, have the best day ever, the best full moon in Libra ever. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.